Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird won't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond.
31. O generation, see ye the word of the Lord. This is talking about the last generation of human beings on this planet. The end of all of this. The end of everything we can see right now. Whether that's in our lifetime, whether that's in our children's lifetime, or their children's lifetime. There is an end to this human age. This human existence is not going to go on forever. The words from our Creator to these men thousands of years ago. Relay that message to each other. Jeremiah was getting this message out in his day, and it's up to us to get that message out in our day. Pay attention to this book. Pay attention to the contents in the book. Pay attention to what it's saying. But we're paying attention to everything else in the world besides that. I ain't saying pay attention to how people teach. I ain't saying pay attention to all these preachers and teachers and prophets out here. I'm saying pay attention to the book. Pay attention to the words that are in it. There exists a creator out here. And this is his message to us. What other reason do we need to pay attention to it? Have I been a wilderness unto Israel? Has the creator not created all of these things around for us? Everything around us was created for us. And what he's saying is, what did I do? Did I do something wrong in creation? Did I create a wilderness down there for you where you cannot sustain yourself or your fellow man? I mean, creation has everything we need, from how we breathe to how we eat. A land of darkness. Did all this wickedness and all this misery come from God? All this wickedness and all this misery in this world, man, that didn't come from God. That comes from us. That comes from wicked human beings. I mean, we got to stop blaming the creator of this world because of the way people teach his word. We got to stop blaming the creator of this world because of how people represent him. Wherefore say my people, we are lords. We will come no more unto thee. We completely broke loose from what the creator designed for us down here. The purpose and reason he created us for is all broken up. We done got away from that. We done broke out. We doing our own thing down here. 32. Can a maid forget her ornament? You have a virgin girl who's about to get married, but she forgets to get dressed. She forgets to do her hair. She forgets to get ready for the wedding. She forgets to decorate herself. How unheard of is that? Stuff like that just don't happen. Or a bride, her attire. For a bride to forget her girdle. That's what this is talking about. That's like today's wedding ring. When do you hear of a bride forgetting her wedding ring? If these things happen, it shows neglect on the part of the bride. You would never think that something like that can happen though. Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. And yet we have forgotten our creator. We just go about living our life. Eventually, we just get to the point where we're ignoring him. And then the further we get, we eventually don't even care. Over and over again, we repeat this behavior. Generation after generation after generation. We do the same thing. We turn our back on our creator. Either by the things we say or by the things we do. 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Why do we do this? Why do we do the things we do in this world? This is a strong word right here, man. How come we doing this? What is the reason we do the things we do? And we all, in some way or another, we justify our ways. No matter how bad the things that we're doing, we somehow coming up with a way to justify our actions. We could be making decisions that are completely ruining our life. completely ruining lives around us, the lives of our family, our children, our mothers, our fathers, sisters, brothers. Somehow we're gonna come up with a reason to justify what we do, to seek love. We seek the love of this world. That's the problem. And when we seek those ways and we find these people who agree with us, we find people who agree with the way we're living our life, and then we justify our ways even more. But once we have a group of people around us that agree with the way we're doing things, then all of a sudden it's okay. Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. We have to pay attention to what people are learning from us. When you step back and look at your life, what are people learning from you? What are people learning from the way you live it, from the things you're saying, from the things you're doing? Are they learning how to do good? Are they learning how to do evil? Are they learning how to help people in this world? Or are they learning how to hurt people around them? And that's the decisions we have to make. That's the things we got to pay attention to. What kind of example are we setting down here? When we fall in love with the ways of this world, then somehow we become okay with being unfaithful and unnatural. All of the things around us. It seems like more and more people around us are becoming completely unfaithful, untrustworthy, and unnatural. Completely detached on the way that the Creator made things to be. 34. Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. All these poor people around this world, all of the homeless people around this country, all of the poor families around this world. It falls on us to do something about this. Everybody wants to step back and blame the Lord for all of the poverty and all of the suffering around this world whenever it ain't got nothing to do with him. It falls on us. What are we doing to help those people around the world? When we step back and say, the Lord's letting children starve around the world. No, we letting children starve around the world. I have not found it by secret search, but upon all these. I mean, we found guilty for that. We can't step back and blame God for this stuff. We found guilty. That blood is on our clothes. We got souls all around this world suffering while we sit back in luxury down here. Somehow we turn around and blame it on somebody else. It's somebody else's problem instead of ours. I mean, you got all kind of people around this world who shake their fist at the Creator because of families starving to death around this world. But yet they not shaking their fist at all of these millionaires, all of these politicians. All of these government agencies, all of these religious institutions that stack millions and millions and millions of dollars and don't do nothing. Compared to the money they make, they not doing nothing. I mean, we got celebrities out here. We got all kinds of professional athletes out here spending all kind of millions of dollars on cars and houses and jewelry. We're not mad at them because they letting all of these villages in other countries go without water. But we mad at the Lord though. But somehow we ain't mad at all of them. I mean, that's the whole reason He put us down here, man. To take care of each other. And we don't take care of each other. How many hurting and homeless and starving people we pass by during the day and completely ignore them. But God's supposed to come fly down here and get that man something to eat and get that lady something to drink. And He didn't find this by secretly searching. He didn't find this by investigating anything. I mean, it's not hard to see, man. Just look around at the world and pay attention. Unless we're too busy with our life, you know? 35. Yet thou sayest, because I am innocent, surely His anger shall turn from me. But we sit back and say we innocent though. Yeah, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That don't fall on us, right? I mean, that's way across the world, man. Man, we ain't got nothing to do with them starving kids. Trying to look out for me. I'm trying to make mine. Trying to do me. Shoot, not only we out here not helping the other children around the world, we out here not even helping our own children. Because we so busy doing us. Behold, I will plead with thee, because thou sayest, I have not sinned. And we sit back and believe that He's not gonna hold us accountable for this junk, for the way we think it, for the way we live it. We think we're gonna get away with blaming this junk on Him. He said He's gonna plead. That don't mean He's coming down here and beg us to do stuff. That means He's gonna enter into judgment with us because we can't sit back and say we innocent. We out here doing our own thing. We done forgot the whole reason why we down here. Because the ways of the world out here done blinded everybody's eyes. And we got this mentality that, hey, as long as I'm good, man, the rest of the world could go to hell. As long as I got me, then what else matters? And that's the thing we don't realize, man. We gonna have to answer for this junk. Either we don't realize it or we're not paying enough attention to it. 36. Why gottest thou about so much to change thy way? Why? There's that strong word again. How come? For what reason? It's asking us, why are we making light of the fact that we changed so much. Turning from his ways, turning from the way we were supposed to do things down here. And we change up, man. We change up like the weather. And we don't give it a second thought, like it ain't even no big deal. Thou also shalt be ashamed of Egypt, as thou was ashamed of Assyria. He's warning us against putting our trust in the governments or the higher powers that rule this world. And we put our trust completely in that junk. I mean, we put our trust head first into politics, head first into religion, and then we step back and act like they down here handling business properly. Man, they ain't handling business properly. None of them. And we gonna be ashamed in the end for counting on them things, for putting our trust and faith so much into them things. The politics, the religion, the science, the governments, the education system, all of it. And all they talk about is helping people. And then when they get to the top, they don't do nothing because it turns into all about that money. What I'm trying to get into the ears of people is that we need to get together somehow and fix this junk, man. We the people in this nation and all the nations around this world, we need to somehow get together and fix this junk. 37. Yeah, thou shalt go forth from him, and thine hands upon thine head. We sit here with our hands on our head. All we left with is disgrace and disappointment. Everybody out here depressed and confused because we trusted in vanity, man. Because we trusted in these things that are broken. For the Lord hath rejected thy confidences, and thou shalt not prosper in them. What we fail to realize is that the creator of this world rejects the things that we put our trust in down here. He doesn't agree with the way we doing things down here, man. I mean, following these religions, following these politics, following these scientific theories, they're not gonna make us better people, man. They're not gonna benefit us in the end. It's not gonna profit us at all. It's not gonna help us or our fellow man. The message is pay attention to his word. Pay attention to the things that are important down here.